Hey everyone, and welcome to my review of the Apple iPhone 5. Now before we jump into this review, I have to say this phone is available from Vodafone on a £35 a month contract. Now before we get into the review, I'm just going to go over a few things that have changed on the iPhone 5. First of all, we have a 4-inch display as opposed to a 3.5-inch display, which has got a resolution of 640 by 1136. We have the HD FaceTime camera, which is now in the center as opposed to off-centered, which is now a 1.3 megapixel camera. We've got the new lightning jack on the bottom, as well as the headphones jack on the bottom. As soon as the camera focuses, there we go. Then we've got the 8 megapixel camera on the back, as well as a nice aluminum back on the iPhone 5, as opposed to the glass back on the iPhone 4S, which is, as you can see here, shattered for me. And then we have, quite a significant size difference, thickness difference. It's, I think Apple said it's about 15% thinner and 20% lighter, and you can definitely feel how much lighter this phone is than the iPhone 4S. It's really noticeable. Okay, so the first thing you're going to touch upon with the iPhone 5 is the call quality. Now, the speaker on this phone is definitely a lot louder than it was on the iPhone 4S. It's certainly more clear, and from what I can tell, when you're on a call with someone else that's got an iPhone 5, there is next to no background noise. I was speaking to my friend the other day who was driving down the M1 in his car, and I couldn't hear any tyre noise or any of the background noise from his car, including the engine, and that's fairly loud on his little Fiesta Z-Tech S. So I'd say that the overall call quality on the iPhone 5 is definitely much improved from the 4S, and it's definitely noticeable in my opinion. Okay, so with the battery life on the iPhone 5, in my opinion, it's definitely much improved. My iPhone 4S will just about get me for a day's usage with my standard usage, which is normally sending text messages, sending tweets, putting photos up on Instagram, making the odd phone call, and listening to lots and lots of music. I'm an audiophile, I love my music, so yeah. And this phone gets me for a day and a half easily, whereas my iPhone 4S will just about get me for a day. So I say that overall the battery life on the iPhone 5 is definitely much improved. It's much better. It doesn't take too long to charge up, which is always a good thing. With the Galaxy S3 I had not too long ago, it took absolutely forever to charge, but then again it's a much bigger battery in that phone, so I can't really complain. But anyway, as an overall, the iPhone 5's battery is definitely much improved in my opinion. Okay, so there's not a absolutely massive difference between the performance on the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 4S for a noticeable speed bump. However, as you can see on some applications like Tide Troopers here, the iPhone 5 does load it a few seconds faster. This game isn't fully optimized for the bigger display on the iPhone 5, as you could probably already tell, but it is slightly faster, and same goes for most of the applications I use, like WhatsApp for photo and video messaging. It's faster at rendering and saving projects, and the same goes for an application called SlowPro, which is, I actually have no idea where it is on this phone, but it's a really cool slow motion app which gives some pretty good effects. I've got a video of my cat jumping up onto a bench here. Now, just to quickly show you how good the audio quality is and the video quality is on this phone, we're just going to play a bit of Epic Rap Battles of History.
You're a decent politician with a winning complexion. You're all Barack and no bite, but no change, and we're all still hoping that you'll shut your mouth like Guantanamo Bay to both of you from the Windy City where you're looking pretty with your boys.
Okay, as you can see, the video quality on this phone is really good. The display just looks absolutely brilliant. The sound quality is okay. It's a tiny bit tinier in my opinion than the iPhone 4S, but that's not hugely noticeable. It's not noticeable at all when you're on speakerphone taking calls. However, the video quality is definitely much improved. The screen just looks a tiny bit better than it does on the iPhone 4S. Now for the camera quality bump isn't, well, the camera quality upgrade isn't really a noticeable difference between the iPhone 5 and the 4S. It does look a bit sharper, colours look a bit more true to real life. I mean, it's definitely a much faster camera in my opinion. My iPhone 4S lags a bit when you're taking photos, and well, here's a bit of a failed panorama, but you know. The photos that I've taken on this phone will be available on Flickr for you to view. Just to see what the overall quality is like. There we go, it eventually rotates. Taken, most of these photos are HDR images, so those are the ones that are uploaded to Flickr. As you can see here, it looks a bit better. It looks a bit sharper than the last image, which was a non-HDR image. It just looks a bit brighter. And I've taken way too many pictures on this phone. It's definitely a really nice camera. It looks brilliant. The colours are really true to life, which is what I've always liked about the iPhone camera. The only issue with stuff like the Galaxy S3 and in some Sony cameras is they can tend to blow up the colours quite a bit, which is a bit annoying. I mean, I had luminescent grass with the Sony Xperia Arc and the Xperia Arc S. The grass just looked like it had been illuminated, which is fairly poor in my opinion, but oh well. Still delivered fairly nice quality photos. And I believe there should be a video, yeah, just here. Now the video for some reason doesn't look that impressive. It doesn't look as good as I'd hoped, well, especially for the one I uploaded to Flickr. This video that I uploaded to Flickr, it just doesn't look very nice. It looks pixelated. So I'll probably get a new video just to put up on Flickr. Take a new video from one of my friend's phones. Well, from my friend's iPhone, since this one has got to go back today. But as an overall, the iPhone 5 is definitely, for me, it's a noticeable improvement over the iPhone 4S, which is why I will most likely be picking one up within the next 1 to 2 weeks. It has also got a new wireless antenna in it, so it now receives 5 GHz wireless N signals, which give you a massive speed bump over the wireless G antenna in the iPhone 4S. So as you can see, it should get around about 20 megabytes per second, which is what it should get around on 4G as well. The fastest I've had off of this on the Wi-Fi is about 35 megabytes per second, which still is plenty fast enough when you're browsing the web and watching Netflix and stuff like that. But as an overall then, the iPhone 5 is definitely a brilliant phone, and I would highly recommend it. It's definitely worth looking at. So if you've got an iPhone 4 and you're looking to upgrade, if you're not sure about the iPhone, then a phone that I would recommend is definitely having a look at the Samsung Galaxy S3 or the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Two absolutely brilliant phones, and two great oppositions, really. Lots of competition. That's what's good about the technology industry. No competition, no advancement, really. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please give it a like, comment in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel. Check us out. I should have a review unit of the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 within the next 1 to 2 weeks. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So yeah, see ya.